without further ado, I would like to officially kickstart the conference, and it's my honor and privilege to invite on stage Moneka Khurana, country head and board member, MMA Global India, a dynamic leader known to evangelize and shape narratives of the future, with 23 plus years of experience in digital marketing and a deep passion to bring best-in-class practices and frameworks to help future-proof marketing. She continues to be committed to making impact bigger and better every year and has brought it to New Delhi this time. So let's put our hands together for Moneka Khurana.
Thank you, Ushma. So the room is also half full and half empty as I see it, just like our full stack marketer, but nice and cheerful faces out here, and I'm absolutely excited to do this in Delhi. We put so much heart into this edition because it means so much. It's our launch edition, and with all of you being here, it's super special. So thank you again, and thank you very, very much. All right, so I have a very, very interesting welcome for you guys to really reflect hard and gear up to a mindset which I want you to have through the day, right? Okay, so having said that, whilst you are familiar with the theme of the day, I do want to spend some time sharing with you the importance and context of why this theme, right? To be able to do that, I want to spend the next couple of minutes bringing alive the full stack marketer for you. Have we heard that term before? Yes? Show of hands. Have we heard the term full stack marketer before? Maybe? Okay. Maybe not. And that's fair. We didn't need to. We just didn't need to. But now, we sure do need to. We need to understand what a full stack marketer is all about. And why is that so? Because they are the pioneers of integrated marketing in the man and machine world. And yes, it is a man/woman and machine world, not an either or world, right? Okay, I do have some interesting slides which you'll keep seeing as I talk you through it, so keep looking into it as well. Okay, so just to deepen our understanding of a full stack marketer and to understand more about them, they are empowered marketers serving empowered customers in an empowered world. And they're well-versed with both traditional and digital marketing strategies to drive performance, leverage data and technology, whilst building brand and reputation with storytelling, design, and cultural relevance. So now that we have context to who is a full stack marketer, let's understand why do organizations need them. And I'm going to take Tanya's help to run you through a little meme, which will make it interesting. And then I'll actually tell you why do we need them. Okay, so let's go, Tanya. So this is a marketing department. Just visualize it. So what do CEOs think we do?
Burn money.
This is marketer we're talking about. What do other departments think we do?
Try to put pieces of a puzzle together.
All right. What we think of outside marketing suggestions?
Creatively challenged.
All right. What society doesn't realize we do?
Build better brands.
Absolutely. What we think we do?
Come up with ideas as genius as Einstein.
You heard that. And what we actually do to revenue?
Growth, growth, growth.
Totally. That's what we actually do, right? That's what a marketer actually does. Okay. So, just so that now we get into why do we need one. So, as per an MMA study, 59% of marketers believe that cross-functional collaboration is the most important factor in driving growth. And believably so. As per our recently released Modern Marketing Reckoner, 63% of marketing budgets will be spent on digital marketing, whilst the use of emerging technology such as artificial intelligence and machine learning will enable close to 15% higher productivity. Hence, the lines automatically are blurring of a traditional and a digital marketer. and the only way forward to be empowered to take decisions across functions, to take risks and be vulnerable while staying close to the consumer is by being a, complete it for me. Thank you so much. Yes, that's what it is. So, now that we know who is a full stack marketer, why do we need them? What do they really need to do in the organization? Let's understand that. And more so, let's understand how do we transform into a full stack marketer. That's where MMA comes into the picture, right? You know now why do we need one, what's the context, how important it is, but how do you get there? So that's where MMA can be your ally to enable just that. There are a bunch of things MMA does and has been doing so to fuel this journey. It started to pivot even before the ChatGPT era. Let me share some of the ways in which you can leverage MMA and, like what we call, our stock moving initiatives to be able to transform into a full stack marketer. So, there are a couple of things you should be looking out for. MMA has set up a marketing organizational structural think tank called MOST, which helps build structures that combine right processes, people, and technology to drive business growth, with the foresight that change has to be inside out and top down, right? So MMA has built robust frameworks and tools which are carefully curated by industry experts and can be leveraged to map and bridge gaps that can improve marketing capabilities. What next? We've carefully curated modules to drive skilling that can enable the transformation of the role we're forced to play today to serve today's customers, right? And like we said, that we all need to learn from each other. So MMA brings several networking and learning opportunities to enable it. This event being one such initiative, right? Where we have Impact, which is our annual event to enable learning, networking. We have Smarties, our annual awards program to draw inspiration for cutting edge work. We have Data Unplugged, which helps you gear up to think data first. And we have recently launched MMA Digital Commerce Dialogues, which is an ongoing series to drive commerce-led growth. So those are some of the ways to network and learn. So we've understood how MMA can enable skilling, how you can network, how you can use our frameworks. But beyond that, you really need to stay updated. And how are you going to do that? The only way to remain relevant is by continuously learning and being updated. MMA Globally has taken the lead to bring cutting-edge resources in the form of white papers, reports, ecosystem studies to bring just that to you. India itself, please note, has launched 15 plus reports and white papers in the last 18 months, right? So every alternate month, we've actually been able to produce very high quality content, which by the way, was effort probably which took 12 to 15 months of work before it reached you, right? And alongside, what we do is we have our task forces who are continuously working on the key narratives with us to drive areas like data, e-commerce, new media, and emerging tech. All of these, which we just spoke about, are ways which in turn help create a marketing flywheel that accelerates business growth and sets new standards for marketing excellence. Given that MMA is the only body which brings the ecosystem together to enable and empower the marketing community and seek the best to grow at scale, we ourselves walk the talk by being agile and keep the narrative refreshed in collaboration with the best minds in the industry. The latest cohort to join the MMA bandwagon is the insurgent community. Given that the new age thinking and benchmarks are setting with rapid adoption of emerging tech, we got to learn from them. Several of our new age marketers are amongst us as well and are going to be instrumental in enabling a whole lot of reverse mentoring in the day. Having said that, MMA is now a melting pot for large and established organizations to learn from emerging ones and, of course, vice versa. So before we kick off the day, I do want to do a quick set of thank yous and offer my gratitude to all the key people who I should be calling out, right? So I'd like to wholeheartedly thank our partners who made the Impact Delhi edition possible, some of whom also supported the Mumbai edition, and we absolutely are thankful to you for being a part of it and for making Impact a 2-city annual edition effective this year. Next, a huge shout out to our MMA India board, without whom we wouldn't have been able to shape the narrative as sharply as we've been able to. And of course, our MMA members who are a part of our task forces and who are extremely engaged in various initiatives with MMA. So, today we do have a bespoke lineup of speakers for you and a very thought-through agenda. And I genuinely mean it. We've curated it extremely finely and richly. It is going to comprise of a series of sessions to relearn, rebuild, and rethink, whether it's new media or even a mindset change to think like an insurgent. And not only that, you should really remain glued through the day. You know why? Because we are going to launch our GTM guide for ONDC, which is being unveiled by a very special guest who will be joining us in the day, followed by a fireside chat, which I'm super excited to do with Varun, to help decode sniper and bazooka choices in business. And you'll learn more about it. It's really a very rich conversation to look forward to. Having said that, I'm really hoping I can rub shoulders with all of you in due course of the day. And I truly hope, you leave this room enriched to win in the dynamic environment as you begin your journey to transform into full stack marketers right here, because the glass is neither half full nor half empty. And that's your full stack marketer waiting to relearn, rethink, and rebuild. So thank you very much, everybody, and have a lovely day ahead.